it's Luke with this week's installment of the Arts Vlog. I've got a lot of new lights starting to be getting into light season, so we have the new 2012 offerings in stock right now. I'm going to show you a few of those. Let's start off with the Knight Rider Pro 3000. There's been a lot of hype around this light, and we finally have them ready to go. So here's the head for the Knight Rider Pro 3000. It looks a lot like last year's 1400. If you look closely, you notice that there are 6 LED bulbs. There's 3 in each reflector. Instead of last year, there was only 1. Head size is about the same. The construction on the head is about the same. You've got a composite shell around an aluminum heat sink inside. You don't want to stop riding in the forest with this thing and let the beam concentrate anywhere. 3,000 lumens is a lot, and it puts out a lot of heat. You might start a forest fire, so keep moving when you're riding this thing. Here's the battery. It's a big battery, but to get that much power and to get the 1.5 hour full power runtime, you need a lot of juice. One of the cool things about the Knight Rider system is that you can program the battery to run as long and as hot as you want it to. So what you do for that is you take the battery plugs into the charger. This is the charging stand. The charging stand connects to your computer, and using downloadable software from Knight Rider's website, you can you can fine-tune your runtime. So for instance, you could have just one setting. You could have high if you're doing shuttle runs. You only need one setting. You don't need to bother with anything else. You could program it to high and medium. If you're a 24-hour racer, you could program it to medium and low, say. You know, you're not going to need full power for most 24-hour race courses, and you can get up to 36 hours of runtime on this light if you run low power all the time. So unfortunately, Knight Rider has not made the do-it-yourself software available to Mac users. Windows only on this. Another cool feature about the Knight Rider light is the battery. So this stays attached to your bike, and then the battery slides on and off. Cool thing about this is, once again, for racing, you can just leave this on your bike and you can have several batteries charging up and ready to go. So you can always have a fresh battery there. This is the handlebar mount. One of the coolest handlebar mounts out there, I think. Very adjustable. Very strong, never had any problems with these. The Pro 3000 weighs 849 grams, and that's with the head, the mount, and the battery. So actually you're going to be riding with 849 grams. So that is the Pro 3000. Let's move on. Oh, and you get this cool bag to carry it all in. Next, Light & Motion's Seika 1400. Light & Motion didn't boost their output to ridiculous levels this year. They stuck with the 1400, which is more than enough light, especially when you get the quality of light that a Light & Motion light puts out. Light & Motion's custom reflectors are their pride and joy. They spend a lot of time making sure that their reflectors put out the best possible beam pattern. If you take a look in here, you can see there's 6 LEDs. These are Cree LEDs also, so best in the business. The reflector puts out a real far-reaching beam pattern. It's mostly concentrated in the middle. You couldn't call it a hot spot though. There are no hot spots. Plenty on the sides and even on the bottom to see right in front of your tire. It's cool, if you look real close here, you can see it's kind of fogged at the bottom, and that's to dissipate hot spots. So you have enough light right in front of you, but not enough to make it a hot spot. So great light pattern. And then if you look here, super low profile. One of the things I really like about Light & Motion's design is that these sit very, very low on the handlebar or on your helmet. This comes with a helmet mount, and obviously the handlebar mount is integrated. Very light system here. You've got 495 gram ride weight. So that's very light, 1400 lumens, really, really well quality. Made in Monterey, California. Here's the battery. Nice and small, and comes with a helmet mount as well. And then you also get a nice little case to carry your important stuff. So the Seika 1400 has a 2.5 hour runtime on high. It also has a race feature which eliminates the middle and the flash mode. So every time you press the button, it goes from high to low. So if you are climbing, put it on low, get to the top of the climb, click it, put it on high, you're ready to go. You don't have to keep clicking. And if you're anaerobic, you're not going to, oh, is that high, is that low? No problem. You're ready to go, ready to race every time. Finally, we have the Light in Motion So Light. This is a really neat light, real small. It's a great commuter light. Light in Motion designed this to be a multi-purpose light, so you can use it as a really bright commuter, and you can also use it as a headlamp, flashlight, if you're camping or adventure racing. Here it is in the flashlight configuration. I'll show you. There's the head, that's the battery, and it comes with a headlamp strap. So the battery clips onto the back, and the head clips onto the front. Put that on for you, and you've got one of the brightest, lightest headlamps around. So there you go, look at that. Very cool. You can also use the So Light as a commuter, and I'll show you how that configuration works. And if you look at the So Light, when I turn it on, you can see those real bright amber side lights. It really helps with your visibility when you're out on the road. Makes you real visible to cars coming up on either side of you. So you can run this on your helmet mount up front. This clips on here. And then you have battery mount for the rear of your helmet. That will clip around through your vents on your helmet, and just like the headlamp, kind of sits like that. So helmet mount, you can also run it on the stem of your bike. That's real effective too. 150 lumens for the So Light. It's USB rechargeable, so you can either charge it off of your computer, your laptop, or you can recharge it with your phone charger as well. So if you're on a road trip camping, you can just throw this thing, the charger and the cigarette lighter in your car if you have an adapter, and you're ready to go every night. Let's see, there is a 3-hour runtime at full power and a 5-hour charge time on this. So real versatile, neat little light, the So Light from Light in Motion. Okay, that's enough about lights. Next product we have is perhaps the best tasting energy bar ever created. This is the Bonk Breaker Blueberry Oat. Best way to describe this is like a blueberry pancake. Tons of blueberries in each bar, so real juicy, very tasty, just awesome. Bonk Breaker, this is the typical Bonk Breaker bar, nice and moist, and with all those blueberries in there, it just doesn't get any better. So we just got these in stock, Blueberry Oat. We have these at a great price in 12-pack. And then last, the latest Cole Porter DVD, 3-minute gaps. Another incredible video from Cole Porter documenting the gravity racing scene. This one delves into the minds and racing of some of the sport's best. G. Atherton, Sam Hill, Greg Minnaar, current UCI World Cup champ Aaron Gwynn. So lots of great racers in here, lots of incredible action, lots of great camera angles. Obviously, if you've seen some Cole Porter films before, you know you want this one too. So we have these in stock. And that's it for this week's vlog. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out our website, give us a call, give us an email if you have any questions. Thanks.